Thank you, Erin. We'll look for you a little bit later. Thank you, my friend. All right, hey, don't forget, we also have our final quantities and your last chance on our today's special coming up a little bit later. Jenny Bond is gonna be here. Now, if we only told you about the express cleaning, meaning your carpets will be clean and dried within 30 minutes. Within 30 minutes. It weighs less than any other carpet cleaner ever created. And it's the lowest price you're gonna find anywhere else. I mean, seriously. So we're gonna have that coming up a little bit later on in the show. Speaking of Jenny Bond, I'm good. Now, why have I not gotten to air this with you before?
Well, because we're just gonna make this the best Saturday night of your life.
You are indeed.
That's why.
Okay, this is so cool. It reminds me of those professional machines,
you
right?
See them all. You do.
You see them.
Is it the Gamboni or is that on a hockey field?
I think it might be.
Oh, okay, it's kind of like that similar thing as well.
It is, but it is one of those professional polishing machines, a name, of course, that you love and trust. It is a runaway customer favorite.
Gosh, they love it. Well,
People
look at
go
that
crazy.
power right there. Look at those guys.
It's here for $99 only as long as supplies last. Yep. It's a 5-pay flex pay weekend. If you're one of, well, Jenny's fans or a fan of this, of course, we would love to say hi to you. Hey, by the way, new shoppers, welcome. We so value, you know, your time is valuable, so it's really nice if you're stopping by for the very first time. And you might be looking at this and you're saying, oh, where has this been all my life? Yeah. Because if you have hard floors in your home,
this is it.
Nobody tells you, they're very expensive, that's number one, but nobody tells you when you put them in, you gotta be careful how you clean them.
Oh, it's so much money.
You don't wanna scratch them, but boy, when I built my house, that was, I think, the most expensive upgrade was the hardwood floors. Yeah. This is what you do.
Well, and if you have, I mean, we all have hard floors, of course, somewhere in our home, but you know that you have to buy one cleaner for the linoleum, the wood, the tile, you name it. But when you get the Spin Wave home, this makes me so excited. You have one-stop shopping, and this say goodbye to the mop and bucket, and most importantly, say goodbye to that cheapy thing that we always used to run to at the grocery store that's got the little paper, almost like a napkin that cleans up stuff. You're gonna get 2 bottles of that multi-purpose, multi-surface solution, wood, laminate tile, but this is it. Okay, you're gonna get 2 sets of them. These are your microfiber mop pads. Guys, these are like lush carpets. They're gonna absorb all your messes, but these scrubby stripes, totally safe on your delicate hardwood floors. Plus you get the regular microfiber as well. Both of these, about 50 washes, and you never have to switch anything. And let me show you what I mean by that. Because you are getting the 2 bottles of that multi-surface, multi-purpose solution, what you're gonna do when you get the Spin Wave home and why people love it, it's as easy as can be. Say goodbye to the mop and bucket. You're gonna take your canister tank right here, fill it up with the hottest water you can. You can feel it nice and warm. Yeah. Again, about 2 ounces of that formula. Bissell is all about saving money with their formula. You lock it right in the front, right there. Now, right here as well, we have that easy touch control. All you have to do is go ahead and turn it on. Nice. And then when you wanna do your formula, you go like this. And you know what that does? Say there's just a little mess or dust or just a little thing got tracked in on the wood floor, just let the Spin Wave. And do you hear it? Guys, it's whisper quiet.
It is.
You know, we were airing it early this morning. It's kind of like that nice white noise that allows you to get, you know, just buff and shine. But don't let it fool you. Look at these little mop pads, okay? They're counter-rotating. This is sticky maple syrup. You go ahead and you put the clean formula right there. That makes sense. Yeah. And then you just glide right over it just like that.
So cool.
It's gone. But then look right here, okay? So I love it. Caked on mess. I hope this doesn't look like that, but you know what? Maybe it does. Maybe you're overhauling the house, and this is what happens after you've done some paint and some finishing. Glide it right over.
I gotta be honest, it looks
caked on sticky. Yep.
You would almost not expect it to get that mess. I mean, because it almost reminds me of, you know, when the dental hygienist polishes your teeth.
That's exactly it. Yes.
It has like that nice little gentle cycle, but that does not mean that it's not going to get the sticky, tacky, you know, hard jobs. Hey, $19.99 on FlexPay, less than a $20 bill. I was just actually looking at some of the reviews. Just to not have to get on your hands and knees.
It's so great.
It is a back saver. It's a marriage saver, because if you've got somebody that,
really
you know, I mean, it is. But even on like things like travertine or pergo or laminate, doesn't matter, right?
It doesn't even matter. And I want you guys to look close here. This is like a nice little, you know, just kind of a tile that's on there. As soon as I put that formula, there's a good spot of that stain. Watch. The formula is breaking down the stain. You allow the Spin Wave just to pop right over. Now, Now, I love this angle of the floors. Guys, look at the shine on the wood floor. It's just, I mean, you can actually see the cameras shining in the wood floor, but what you're not seeing any pooling, you're not even seeing any water buildup.
Nope.
Because all the way down here, this is it. This is how they clean the malls. This is how they clean, you know, the big areas. You want to have that dual counter-rotating, or when they do it professionally, it's that one counter-rotating mop pad that picks everything up. Now, what's great about this, when you're done, you don't have to put your hands on a stinky mop. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You take your mop pads and you put these right inside your washing machine. You let them air dry. They're always ready when you are. So when you get them too, I always do this as well. Just a little hint how I do it at home. As soon as I take them up, I put the other ones on, because you always have that two set, so you're never looking for them. On the back of each mop pad, there's a little bit of a dot. I just eye it. You put it right here, right in the center. It's that hook and loop. Guys, do you see how lush this is? You are never gonna scratch your floors. It is safe on anything, but you're scrubbing, you're buffing, and you're shining. You pop it right there, and then when you turn it on, that's it. This is all you have to do. And it almost, I'm gonna show you this way here. It's not like it has a mind of its own, I joke, but if you look at my hand, guys, it propels itself.
Yeah, it really does.
Say goodbye to scrubbing and getting the mop and bucket out. So here's the mess. I'm just gonna guide it with my finger, because it's Saturday night, it's Labor Day, that's what I feel like doing. You go ahead and blast that formula. Do you see that power? So guess what? You're always gonna get the clean formula right where you want it, and you glide it right over. It's like it's eating it up. It's eating the stains.
It is, but it's so funny. Some of the reviewers, everything, cleaning and buffs floors beautifully. I don't have to be on my hands and knees anymore. I mean, isn't that true? So much easier than dragging around a mop bucket. This is my final answer. It's a breeze to care for all my floors. And I think that last review really kind of nailed it. If you have hardwood floors, whether it's Pergo or tile or laminate or, you know, linoleum, any of those hard floor surfaces, they've got textures. And, you know, the truth of the matter is, this is so much safer, not only on your knees and on your back, but much like today's special that Jenny and I are going to talk about, you're not leaving a trail of water behind. And that's one of the reasons they tell you not to put water on your hardwood floors, because they don't want it to warp or seep into the wood, basically. This is the perfect solution. This is the perfect answer.
So I always out my mom here. Mom, if you're watching, I'm really sorry. But whenever I get, you know, new Bissell things when we launch, I always like to show them to her. You know, I get excited about this stuff. And she had just put in new hardwood floors. I said, Mom, I'm gonna try this spin wave on the floor. I don't want any water on my floor. I said, Mom, it's not gonna have water on your floor, because the formula's here and you're in control. Because you know we invest, again, we're gonna be talking about it for the hour. We invest so much money in our floors, we want to take care of them. So this is how it works. Now, my mom doesn't have pets, but she does. She has wood floor and she has a laminate. So here we go. I shoulder this, and this is exactly how it's gonna be for you. You put the formula right there. It's not gonna sit there, because the microfiber mop pads are so lush that they're scrubbing and buffing. But unlike the other stuff out there, and I'm just like you guys, I know what we've had to do when we have to pick up pet messes. That little paper towel thing that sprays stuff on the ground, and it literally is a paper towel, you can't absorb anything. So if there's a spill, it doesn't work. You're just pushing it around. These are so absorbent. Like when I take these off, I can clean all these floors with one of the mop pad sets. You're not gonna be wet all the way through. They're that lush. But then look again here, you can actually see the reflection of the cameras in these sealed hardwoods. There is nothing better than coming home and having your wood floors. I mean, that new look, and you know when maybe you put them in, maybe you had them sanded, maybe you just had that laminate put down. Look how I can move around this little boot here.
Oh, that is awesome.
Now, I also like showing this, okay, because in my house, somehow I get so much sticky gunk underneath my stove and my refrigerator.
Isn't that true?
There's so much stuff. Like sometimes I'll be sitting at the dining room table, I'm like, what in the heck? How did that get there? But the microfiber mop pads are so thick and high. Go ahead there, look, I'm kind of buffing against if that was a baseboard. And then right down here, okay? Because Bissell, they've been around, well, you know what, just because we have it plugged in, I'll go right over here. We'll just keep this one here. Bissell's been around since 1876. This multi-surface, multi-purpose solution, safe to have around your pets, safe to have around the kids, but what's also I love, you're never putting that sopping water so the kids can run through after. Your floor isn't going to be this soppy, wet mess.
Smart.
The same formula right here It's for your wood, your tile, your laminate, your linoleum, your outdoor, your, any type of floor that you use. Think about it right now. So many times you have to probably have underneath your counter so many different kind of formulas. You only have to add hot water, okay, and about 2 ounces of the Bissell formula, and it's gonna work on any of your floor surfaces. Smart. One of the things I love, when you store it, it's gonna stand up. It's not gonna fall over. I mean, it's like check, 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 all the things that we love.
And it's so unique in the industry as well. I mean, it's Bissell, so right away, you know, it's a name that you can trust. But that FlexPay, I'll tell you what, less than $20, come on, you would beg, borrow, and steal just to get somebody to get on their hands and knees to wipe up your hardwood floors. But now you do it safe, you do it smart, so it's cleaning and polishing at the same time. But I love that one mess that Jenny was demonstrating for you, because you can see how gentle it is. I mean, it just reminds me of, you know, when that hygienist, when they get to the best part of your teeth cleaning, you know, they're polishing the teeth.
It feels so great.
It feels so good, but she had that kind of baked on, caked on, that really gritty mess.
And it breaks through it.
Does.
Because if you look closely, so here's a spill, okay? And this is how the magic works. These are dual counter rotating, so they literally rotate in together. You apply the formula even to a wet mess, so now that's pretty wet, but it could be sticky, and you allow just almost like a pound in your hand to glide over that mess.
Nice.
It absorbed it, you're scrubbing, and now your floor is left clean. Now, I'm gonna tell you, how many times have I had to use something else and I'm scrubbing my floors, I'm sweating at the end. I mean, let's face it, as we get older, sometimes doing housework, we're already hot in our own lives. When you start cleaning, let's have it a little bit easy, and that's why these mop pads, when they're rotating like this, you can do the big stuff, but what about this? Okay, going into the holidays, the hardwood floors. Everybody, you want your hardwood floors to look great. That's why we invest in them, or your laminate floors. So this obviously has a lot of dust. Watch this, okay, now I've already used it. I'm not even gonna apply that much formula. Once it starts going, it just glides right on over. We'll add a little bit here.
It's so cool.
And look at how it just moves right around, and it really does just pick up all of those messes, but you can just move right here to the baseboard. Then also this, okay? For people that probably are like me and you have a little food that falls underneath the dining room table, or you have the high chair and messes go underneath, or you know what, maybe just have hard floors all over your house, it doesn't matter. This goes completely flat, you guys. So you are gonna be able to go ahead and move this around, still be completely flat, not even have to move the chairs or the high chairs if you don't want to, and go ahead and blast it out. And then I wanna show you again here. So you see the power, it's hundreds of rotations per minute. This is what's doing the work for you to scrub your floors. And you can see it here, because you're getting the 2 sets, okay? Remember, you don't throw them away. Each one gets about 50 washes. And then I wanna just show you, because I always love to show, with any Bissell item, you pretty much, you know, I should always do box openings. You take it out of the box, you add the handle, that's all you have to do.
Oh, neat.
It really is. Everything's so simple. So you take them off. You can hear how strong that hook, hook and loop closure is. And remember, underneath your mop pad, you have this little bitty black dot, okay? All you do is you take the dot, you put it right over. There's a little screw right here, and you can put it right on. Now, this is their regular one, just a regular microfiber, just as good. And you pop it right here. And remember when I was telling you earlier how absorbent? We did all of that cleaning. Nothing is wet underneath here. The spills, the sticky, the buffing, you name it, it doesn't even go through. That's how absorbent they really are.
It's genius. And you think of how much money people spend for those Swifty things, right? I mean, that's
so much.
And you know, and that's
and they leave a film on your floor.
They do.
Yeah.
And that's cash in the trash.
It sure is.
This is not only more economical, more environmentally friendly.
It really is, yes.
But it's better for your back, it's better for your floors, it's better for your budget. And for $20 on your FlexPay, this is a why not moment. 530-031. If you are new to HSN, you know the name Bissell, and they really have cornered the market when it comes to floor care.
They really have.
I mean, and I think this is so brilliant though, because there is a reason that professional cleaning companies,
they have this right down here.
They use this type of product. And there's a reason that they have those big machines.
Well, and think about it. If you've used a mop or whatever you're using right now, you constantly are putting that in dirty water. You have to touch it with your hands. Once you put it in the dirty water, it goes onto your floor, it's dirty water. These microfiber mop pads, they're constantly buffing. You're constantly being able to scrub. You're not doing that work here. And I want to show here, I mean, you can see it here on the floor. It just kind of maneuvers itself. It's quiet and it glides. And again, if you have teenagers like I do, the bathroom, the bathroom, the bathroom, around the toilet, maybe it's the mascara and hairspray that gets on the floor, you name it. This is going to allow you to clean those hard to reach areas. You don't have to get on your hands and knees. You're not constantly putting, you know, dirty water back onto your floor. And as soon as you turn it on, because remember, all you have to do is add water in the formula, about 2 ounces. You have that easy touch control, which is right here. It's the on button here. And then you also, this is how you apply the formula. So when you turn it on, it's 1 button.
So cool.
Now watch my finger.
This is just so wild.
This makes me, this is why people love this.
But see, doesn't it make you want to clean your floors?
No,
I'm serious.
I'm doing it with a pinky.
Right. I mean,
so
normally, because I think, like, I'm going to be going home to a hot house, and there's those things that you just dread, right? You put
a lot of people, it's the cleaning.
A lot of people, it's the floors.
Yep.
Because I look at my hardwood floors now, and my back just hurts.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh man, first of all, it's hardwood floors, or it's tile, or it's linoleum. And you worry about it.
And a lot of those cleaners are very expensive if you have to do separate. This has been around since 1876. They're going to give you that perfect formula. And what I'm doing is here, as I went over this linoleum, we had this tile here. On your darkest woods, I'm gonna add a little extra formula here because I really wanna get that shine for you. Look at how gorgeous it looks, but most importantly, if my mom's watching, you're not gonna get that puddling of water, but then the mud, the scuff marks, even on this lighter sealed hardwood, maybe you have an older home. You know, there's different kind of pines that you're using here. You wanna make sure.
Even those scuff marks.
I mean, did you see how quickly it just kind of buffed them out?
It just eats up the messes, doesn't it?
It eats it up, and I do love it. Let's show it right here. So here you can see right through the front, that's where that formula comes out. I have the trigger here. You give it a quick little release, and it just kind of gobbles it up to leave that beautiful shine. I mean, that just, to me, just speaks 1,000 words. It really, really does.
It does. So we see you there. If you are new to HSN, again, welcome. Easy to get, easy to order. Not a lot of these, though. We don't often get to do this. And speaking of things we don't get to do, how about lowest price world launch? You've never seen a carpet cleaning solution like our today's special. It's your last look coming up next.
Obsessed with your latest HSN find? See something special that a friend would adore? Share the love straight from your phone to Facebook. Use the newest feature on the HSN app to share all your fabulous finds with your friends and family. Simply pick an item, tap the arrow in the top right corner, then click the Facebook icon. In seconds, you're sharing all your fabulous HSN finds. Download the app and start sharing today.
Well, I hope you're having a safe Labor Day weekend. We are here to shop, though. I'll tell you what, shopping is my cardio, and you're going to burn some calories now. But we're taking the stress, the frustration, the cost out of carpet cleaning. World launch, you're going to want it. It's our best buy of the day. Okay, did you hear Erica in New Jersey? She was so excited. She's like, I've got a little girl. She's going through this painting, this Picasso phase, and she's painting everything but the paper. She's got a new kitty. So whether it's the baby, the pets, the cats, the dogs, the husbands, carpet does not need to be a back-breaking chore anymore. They are putting your carpet cleaner on a diet. We're also cutting the price. This is the lowest price in America, lowest price world launch. It's Bissell. It only weighs 13 pounds instead of the 22, 23, or 24 that your standard carpet cleaner uses. It's a Bissell, you know that name. Yeah. And I buried the lead again because not only did they take the weight off, the handle collapses basically, so it takes up a smaller footprint.
That's how we store a deep cleaner now.
Your carpets are dry in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
There's an express function on this. I'm so doggone excited about that because normally it's expensive and it's clunky and it's cumbersome.
It's stinky, it's messy, we don't want to do it.
It is. This is Jenny Bond,
Hi everybody,
by the way.
happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day. Everybody has been going absolutely bananas for this. It's an HSN exclusive. It is only here for today. And wow, wow, wow. Get it while we've got it. If you are new to HSN, you know the name Bissell, and if you're not gonna find this anywhere else in America, chances are Labor Day weekend, you didn't put carpet cleaning at the top of your list, but maybe you should. The reason we're not cleaning our carpets is it's a hassle. It's expensive. You gotta evacuate the house. You have to have a stranger come in. And then once they do it, the carpets are so wet, you end up making another mess.
And then you don't want to do it.
And you don't want to do it.
Yeah,
This
if your
is just
kids run
genius.
through, the dogs run through after you've had it professionally done, it can be a nightmare.
Yeah.
But now let's go ahead and take control.
Let's do it.
And you can do it at home because this is the Bissell Jet Scrub. It is changing the way that we deep clean our carpets because Bissell knows a lot of us may have wall-to-wall carpet, but a lot of us, we're going to the hard floor surfaces. We've got really nice rugs and runners everywhere, and we don't want to pull out the big upright anymore, and we don't have to. It's 13 pounds. It is packed full of power. You are going to get, where's my brush roll
there you
here?
go.
This is the extra large dirt lifting power brush. 10 rows of bristles to scrub all those messes. You are getting not one, but 2 of the Pet Urine Eliminator Professional Formula, but you don't have to have pets, but it's gonna annihilate any stains and smells, even pet smells. We're also getting, this is the storage and the cleaning tray to dry that nozzle.
Brilliant.
But I wanna show you what makes it different. First of all, when we mean it, 13 pounds. This is your grab and go spot and stain deep cleaner, you name it, to tackle all the stuff. And we've had a lot of people call in. Little Miss Picasso, I understand. Spills happen, or if you've got pets. I want you to watch what I'm gonna show you first that sticks out. It's the clean shot. Now, not only you saw it do all those carpets here, as soon as you turn it on and we target this, we got puppy messes, okay? That's my clean shot. And I'm gonna explain to you how this works. We're putting that formula, I'm not gonna deep clean it quite yet. Do you see what just happened? That formula is breaking down the stain. Now, we've had a lot of people call in today. It can be a set-in stain that you, like, it can't be fixed. Try it with the clean shot, and then you go right over, and that extra large dirt lifting scrubbing brush is gonna take care of that mess. Now, I have to show this one more time, because watch here. Right down to that puppy paw print, cat print, you name it. And then if we come up here, I wanna show my hand in a second once we do this, because this is the first time that you're actually getting the digital control. So how I'm making this work is you have express clean. I'm gonna show you that. It's gonna be dry in under 30 minutes.
Wow.
I'm in deep clean now, but when I wanna do my clean shot, all I do is this. I give it a nice little swivel. I don't have to get down to my hands and knees. I'm not scrubbing with a paper towel. I'm not frantically calling on the phone for someone to come help me. I can do it right here. But even the bigger messes, you kind of guide it around, and that clean shot's going right down to the pad. So think of an area in your home right now where you've just got a terrible mess on that rug or runner. Maybe you're contemplating throwing it away. Get this home, and I'm gonna move it back, okay? Right there. Do you see that? The clean shot itself went down and took care of that stain, and now it's gone. And it really, that clean shot formula is gonna blast it down to the base of the carpet. So now the stains aren't gonna come back. Because who cares if you get rid of it on top if you don't get rid of it permanently?
Exactly. Jenny's got a demonstration that I hope you stick around on details for. But if you are new to HSN, first of all, welcome. I know it sounds crazy. I hope you start with a carpet cleaner, just because, I mean, at $40, one mess, one carpet, one runner, this is paid for itself. But it's funny because they do a lot of consumer research, and they actually make those tanks clear for a reason. Because customers like to see
your own dirt.
What they're taking out of their carpet. And that's why I say, well, for $40 on your credit card, the first time you empty that bin, if you aren't grossed out in a good way, I mean, thinking, because it's not living in your carpet anymore. And you have to remember, if you're vacuuming is only one part of the equation, you would never, wear clothes every day without washing them. You would never, we wash our hair, we wash our clothes. If you have that house halitosis, I can pretty much promise you, it's your carpet.
This is it right here. And also, I mean, you're gonna get stuff that comes out of your carpet, you're gonna get pet hair, but it's gonna smell so great. With the jet scrub, everything about this has been redesigned to finally make deep cleaning our homes whenever we want easy. And it even starts here with that dirty tank. Guys, there's no, you've seen other deep cleaners, they had like a little bladder or a bag. It was messy, there was hair everywhere. All you do is you take the top off here, you empty it, and then you take your tank, and then you just slide it right back on here, and you hear that lock, you know it's in place. Behind here, because you are getting the brand new pet urine, the pet urine eliminator professional formula. When you get the tank home, we have hot water in here, because we just filled it up right here at the sink. You're gonna add about 2 ounces of the formula. It's perfect for shag, it's perfect for your fancy oriental rugs, your wall-to-wall carpet, the kids' rugs, you name it. You're gonna just pop it right in here. That's all you have to do, and your jet scrub is ready to go to blast all those stains.
Okay, old messes, new messes, old stains, new stains. And when you, the next 2 demonstrations really are what convinced me. Because I have to say, for a lot of us out there, I could not use a regular carpet cleaner. And that's why I always say, if I ask the question, when's the last time you cleaned your carpets? Sadly, a lot of us would say, I've never done it, right?
Because so many of us are changing. We have so much wall-to-wall like hard floors, but we have the really nice rugs and runners. We forget, those are just like wall-to-wall carpet. We've got to clean them. We got to get the spots out. We got to get the stains. So we have stuff like this. You were worried about deep cleaning here because you thought you were going to get formula and water all over your wood floors or be saturated. Now watch, this rug and runner, it doesn't look very dirty. We've all got these all over the place. It makes it warm and cozy going into the fall. What we're gonna do, because you have that digital control that I showed you, I'm just gonna do express clean. We're gonna clean this carpet and it's gonna be dry in under half an hour. Now what's amazing, guys, look how clear that nozzle is here. You're still deep cleaning the carpet. You're getting a great job. I mean, you see the dirt coming out as I'm moving forward, because that's what you get with the Bissell. You're cleaning forwards and backwards, but it applies that perfect amount of formula that you're getting that amazing clean. Look at that right there. But that spot, this whole rug could be dry in half an hour. Wow. Think of guests coming over for Thanksgiving. Maybe it's in the guest room, we're gonna show that in a little bit, or just in the living room in that high traffic area. And what I love to show, I mean, this makes me just so excited. You can see the difference right here.
That is crazy.
I mean, this actually, maybe you thought it was a cream carpet. Maybe this was just cream trim. Look at actually the different color blue. This is oil and dirt and grime. I mean, did you take your shoes off when you go into the living room and you walk through the front? And what's great, you see the clean, you smell the clean, but now this is going to be dry in under half an hour.
That's insane.
Even one of Bissell's older, bigger units that everybody loved, it was about 20, 25 pounds. It only had their express clean at an hour.
Right.
So you're cutting 30 minutes off, but still getting that great clean.
So don't let the size of this fool you. I want you to wrap your brain around the idea. Not only lowest price in America, HSN exclusive, it is a world launch right here, right now. This is it. This is your last shot. This is your final show. It's a $40 flex pay. It has that 3-year warranty. It has our 30-day return policy. One mess, this will pay for itself, but get it at home. I can promise you this, your carpets are dirtier than you might realize. I mean, they really are. Sure. And this next demonstration might be my favorite because
it's great.
You know, if you don't have this, what are you doing? Right? The dog has an accident, somebody spills some wine. We grab towels.
I spill my coffee.
Right, exactly.
Here we go, and that's that, because what we have here is a carpet. We have the plexiglass underneath with a mirror. So let's just say, you know, we're hanging out and we spill something on the carpet. Well, this is what we see up top. Right. We're gonna do a side-by-side. Now you're gonna be able to actually see underneath, so you see how it's spreading. And let's do a little bit more here, because I wanna show you. Not so big up here. Look at how big it is underneath. How would you deal with that? You'd have to blot it, but watch the magic, because we're gonna do the clean shot, which you can only find with Bissell. So here we go, you see the mess. I'm just gonna start attacking it here. Look what happens. Before I even start deep cleaning it, that clean shot is taking care of that mess. Now allow that pet urine eliminator formula. I'm not even deep cleaned it yet, and the formula did that. Now we go over, we're scrubbing it with that extra large dirt lifting brush roll. You get the extraction. So now, not only have we cleaned it, I pulled it up, and look at how gorgeous this looks. Look at that concentrate. It goes right onto that mess. So in case you have a pet like I do, guess what? We all know those spills, but look how it spreads. That pet urine eliminator kind of finds it. I'm not on my hands and he's blotting it. I allowed the jet scrub to do it, and my carpets are clean.
Because here's the thing, if you don't have this, you're making the mess worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're actually
pushing it down.
You're actually making it worse.
And that's why, what is you call it? The room house halitosis. That's what it is.
And when they say, oh, he's, the dog is marking their territory.
Yes, they do.
Seriously, that's living there.
Yeah.
That's living there. The big thing for me is not only it's small but mighty. It all collapses upstairs, downstairs. You're not making the mess worse. You're getting the low.
I got to do it.
Isn't that crazy?
Would you ever dream that you could have a deep cleaner that can do your whole house, that you could carry up and down the stairs? It has that 20-foot cord, so it's so fast and easy.
This whole thing is just mind-blowing to me, because I can tell you for a fact, I need to clean my carpets. I told the story when Jenny and I were together last hour. Remember, this is it. This is your final shot. It is a one and done. You shop after the fact, you will spend more money for it anywhere else. It is a 5-pay flex pay weekend, so it's a $40 payment to get home. You can't find a professional. You can't hire someone to come in. You can't rent one from the hardware store or the grocery store.
And who used it?
Right, that $40 will pay for itself over and over and over and over again. Your carpets are dirtier than you might know. And I know I made this comment when I worked with Jenny last hour. I eat most of my meals in front of my television.
Yes, it's fun, it's nice. But you know what, I say this, we're watching this right now. Do you see how this spill happened? What if a spill happens? You'd have to wait till tomorrow to go rent a machine or call someone. Just the peace of mind. I'm not even using formula right now. I'm just using the extraction. So the soda, the energy drink, the chocolate milk, the soda, just by having that extraction and the power, I just pulled up the spill. So just think about it. The storms have been all over the news and the rain. If you get water, and especially going into the winter with frozen pipes, if you get water in a carpet or rug, what are you gonna do? You have to put it outside. You have your jet scrub with that power that has that dirt lifting scrubbing brush that goes for any spill, and you're gonna pull it out, and it truly does save the life of your carpet.
It does, and that's why I say there's a 30-day return policy. You get this at home, and no kidding, the first time that you empty that tank, if that doesn't compel you or remind you,
it's cathartic.
You feel so good, and there's such a freshness to your home when you get that house halitosis. Your carpets are the culprits. They just are.
Well, and also too, everything about the jet scrub is a new way for you to think about deep cleaning. Guess what? The nozzle comes off. There's no screws or bolts to have to find a tool. You pull it off. You give it a rinse. It's clear. You see your mess. Because Bissell is giving you the most powerful dirt lifting scrubbing brush with those 10 rows of bristles, you can take it out, rinse it. You're gonna be getting the drying station. And you guys, I promise, I use all of my Bissell stuff all the time, and everything is easy. These LED lights, no other deep cleaner has that. That's really gonna change the game, because you're gonna be able to find all those messes. You pop your top back on and it's ready to go. And that's a big thing. So you wanna go ahead and clean it. You're moving around, because I promise when you get your jet scrub, you're gonna do a spot, you're gonna do a rug, you're gonna do that runner. But when if you have kids or grandkids or that pet room, this is where you're gonna see the difference. Because you can look at this rug, it doesn't look so bad. I'm gonna put it in deep clean mode. You can already see that scrubbing brush. Now, as soon as you see those lights, I'm actually putting formula directly onto the brush roll, so it's always clean solution. But guys, look at that. That really is the difference with Bissell. You are cleaning forwards and backwards, so it's really like double cleaning. And you have those LED lights. Look at, guys, if you have kids crawling around in the play area, in the front room, in the living room, this could be any room in your home. If it's you alone, if it's got the grandkids, your own kids, if you've got pets, you gotta deep clean your carpets. And so many people haven't done it as much as they should, because up until now, until the jet scrub, it was expensive, it was difficult. If you have your home, do you have storage for one of the bigger uprights? If you just have rugs and runners all over the place, do you want to store one and then have those smells? Everything about the jet scrub is so streamlined to really get to the problems that you have contacted Bissell about.
And Jenny, you nailed something that a lot of people don't think about, that front panel or plate. does pop off.
Yep.
And with a lot of the older ones, well, with most units, you can't do that. And that's where that debris lives. So, you know, whether it's
everything
pet hair,
goes
dog
back in its
hair,
place clean.
and I'm telling you, those bristles, they actually pull that pet hair out of the carpet. They do, seriously.
Okay, so yes, this is a deep cleaner, but I go over my carpet that I do air rim and vacuum all the time. It still pulls out pet hair that's embedded in the carpet fibers. It's that powerful, and then your carpets look fresh and new, but it's getting the spots. How many of you are gonna be grilling out tomorrow? Okay, this is a big one. If you've ever dropped anything with a mustard base, a ketchup base, go ahead, put in the deep clean. You would think this could be just the end of it. Now watch, I've got my clean shot, and just watch, do you see the power in which it goes down to the pad of the carpet and I just maneuver it? You give it a nice little glide over just like that. And look at how beautiful it looks. You're pulling up all that stain and all that formula and solution and all the stain. Here's a mystery stain. We'll let that set for just a second. Maybe you've got a little bit of paint. And watch how I just maneuver it with the twist of a wrist. You're not getting on your hands and knees. I'm not pushing something that weighs 25 pounds that makes me feel uncomfortable.
It's true.
I maneuver it just like it's a vacuum.
So if you can push a vacuum,
you can do it.
You can do it.
Yep.
I mean, you really can. Not only that, though, the price and that flex pay, it's all done. This is all she wrote.
Yep,
so this is your final opportunity. $40 gets it home. So many great ways to shop. You can call, you can log on, you can shop the app, you can use shop by remote. But if you have been watching this all day long, I know it sounds crazy to say that things in life are guided, but there are things in your carpet. I can tell you, if you have that house halitosis, this, if you only got it as an extraction device, I mean, if you only got it to get the, you know, the little piddle poodle puddles up, you know, seriously.
I mean, and this is it. I mean, you just saw me pour that there, but let's face it, life happens, messes happen all the time. You take this right out of your closet. This is how you're gonna store it. You see that mess here? I want you to watch, okay? Complete edge-to-edge cleaning. I'm not even gonna put the formula on it right now. I just want you to see what it does as we go right over.
Look at that.
Look at that, okay?
Wow.
And now I can put the formula right here, so now I'm scrubbing. You have those LED lights, you guys. You're gonna be able to see everything, and it pulls it in. And then when you're done, so in case that was like a little pet accident, I don't have to go down to the base. I'm not touching anything. With this design, I wanna show you right here. This is where the dirty tank is. Other machines, everything was down here and it was a mess to empty. You push this button, you pull it out.
Nice.
Look at that color. This is the stuff that lives inside your carpet. You take off the top, you give it a pop, you're ready to go.
Well, and that's just it. Your carpets are dirtier than you realize.
Yeah.
You get this at home, and I know you're gonna love it. Don't tell your friends and neighbors that you have it, though, because the world will borrow it. And I know we've kind of glossed over this, but now we do have the supersized solution as well.
Now that's great. Now that's 80 ounces, and it's the same solution here. It smells great, and it's really gonna break down all the odors. But most importantly, and I think this is important to us, we invest so much in our rugs and runners. This has Scotchgard in it, so it's actually gonna protect your carpets from future stains. And I'm gonna show you what that means to you, okay? Because we wanna clean, easier, not harder. So here we have 2 carpet swatches. They're just kind of glued together. One has Scotchgard in it, and that's in the formula that you're getting, okay? So here we have that red powdery kids drink that we all used to love.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's completely saturated. This carpet could be ruined, and I really wanna get it dark for our last one. Now I'm just gonna rinse it off here in a little bit of water, and you can see right there, okay? And I wanna put it on the side so it doesn't look like I'm cheating. It just repels the stain, okay? So when you have your jet scrub and you're deep cleaning your carpet, the more you use it, the more it's going to actually repel and protect your carpets.
Right.
And this guy, we're gonna go to the rinser in a minute, does not have that.
The more you use it, the longer it stays cleaner.
Exactly.
Basically.
It literally, the more you use it, it repels stains. Sometimes once we're cleaning here, we can't make messes in the carpet because you just can't make them anymore.
If you're not compelled to try this tonight, you just haven't been watching the demonstrations, because no kidding, for the best price in America, compact design, small but mighty, first of its kind. Nobody is doing this for this price. We're not doing this for this price after this show. So for $40 on your credit card, we'll also pay to send it to you, which is crazy because, I mean, it's a sizable item, even though it is the lowest price and the smallest weight at only 13 pounds. Still has that 3-year warranty. It's doing the job of the big 20 and 25 pound units. And actually, it's doing a better job than the ones that you rent from the store, because they do not have those spinning little brushes. They don't have the Scotchgard. They don't have a front panel that you can take off. I mean,
Well,
this is the alternative.
As I get older, I do not want something that's super heavy.
True.
For me to have to move around. I could never carry this upstairs.
No way.
This is the rental guy, okay? It's heavy, it's gross. Who used it before you? It's about 40 or 50 pounds. Look at how small these wheels are. And not to be too gross, but I mean, when you're deep cleaning, I mean, you're not deep cleaning because it's clean.
Right.
You know, so you're hooking up all kinds of stuff. Do these get cleaned out before they get brought back to the store? It's other people's mess, it's their hair, it's whatever they're cleaning up. We'll keep it amongst themselves.
And let's be honest, they didn't want it in their house, so why would you want it in yours?
Exactly. So having the peace of mind to finally have something that's 13 pounds that's gonna get the job done. And what I love, so say you have your living room here and you have some stains, I could just do express clean just like that. I can go ahead and clean this carpet and it's gonna be dry and you can see you're moving it almost like a vacuum.
Nice.
In under 30 minutes. But guys, that rental unit, we're gonna go right over here. I wanna show you with these LED lights, there's no way that you're gonna be able to fit it underneath that furniture, right underneath the table. You know, I always talk about where my dogs and cats really like to go. They like to go underneath the bed and underneath the furniture. This is gonna be able to reach it down there, but then also underneath the table. Just look at this. Maybe it's the dining room table, around the couch and the chair. Getting that peace of mind to be able to deep clean, express clean, 13 pounds, and now it smells great, and this carpet is going to be dry in under 30 minutes.
Isn't that wild? I mean, I was making the joke when Jenny and I did this last hour that life doesn't operate on a 24-hour clock like me.
Don't we wish it did?
Don't we wish it did? Because, I mean, let's be honest, when's the AC gonna die? On a holiday weekend. When's the carpet?
At 1 in the morning.
Exactly. When's the carpet gonna need cleaning? Oh, when that mess happens.
Yeah.
And you wanna be able to get that mess when it happens. Not only because it protects your house, your home, your pets, your family, your pocketbook, the whole shebango, but now carpet cleaning does not have to be a chore. It does not have to be this major decision. Because let's be honest, normally when we talk about carpet cleaning, it's like you gotta evacuate the house and you gotta clear this and that and the whole 9 yards. You want to do around the chair where you eat? That's okay.
Totally great.
Do that.
This
you want to
is
do the runner? Okay, do the runner. You want to be able to
red wine on the carpet like this?
Right.
Okay, you deep clean. Maybe you rented a machine and then you have a party. Someone spills their whole glass of wine on the carpet. How heartbreaking is that?
Yeah.
That's when you want to have the jet scrub. So here you see it going right over.
Oh, this is so cool.
And look at this. I mean, red wine, ketchup, mustard, pet stains, Berber, high pile, low pile. And I love to show red wine, you guys, because guess what? Halloween's around the corner, then it's Thanksgiving. You can go ahead and have the parties, have the friends over, get the jet scrub out. It's not a nightmare. And you can even have people over when a spill happens.
You can.
And know that it's gonna be dry in under half an hour.
Yeah, I think it's brilliant. It is so smart. It is so affordable. It is a $40 flex pay. And I can tell you, and I mean, $40 with that free shipping alone, let alone taking $100 off your price, 3-year warranty, and we're not doing it after this. I mean, we're not doing it after today. So if you've been watching, I always feel like things in life are guided. And I know it's Labor Day weekend, you probably weren't thinking about cleaning your carpets, but you should. Because this becomes one of those, you know, coulda, woulda, shoulda. The first time somebody spills that red wine, I mean, or the dog is, you know, marking their territory.
And they do.
They do. And there's a reason that they keep going back to the same spot because they can smell it.
They can smell it. It's their space. But what I love about the jet scrub is finally, this is making deep cleaning the easiest way it's ever been. Now, this size carpet is maybe a rug or a runner that everyone has in their living room or their bedroom. How are you cleaning it? I mean, it didn't look so bad when I started, but look at just that hidden dust and the dirt and the junk that's down inside that high, you know, piled carpet. Look at the different color right there, and to get that smell, to know too that when you get it out of your closet, this is all you have to do. You blast those spots, you blast those stains, and that's it right there.
So awesome. Well, Jenny, thank you.
This has been so much fun. Welcome home. I hope that AC gets fixed.
I know. Fingers crossed. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Happy Labor Day, everybody.
All right. I know you're going to want yours. Remember, it is your final shot. That price is only valid for basically the next hour. So hopefully you can grab it. Great job, Miss Jenny.
Thank you so much. What a fun day.
Thank you. Well, I am back, and I will be in your kitchen on Monday. It's a fun little show that we do every Monday at 8 o'clock. We like to have a ball, but more importantly, we like to show you great tools and techniques. We give you tips. Oh, do you see Kelly in the background? Kelly is back on Monday. I think it's her first show back since she had the baby, the little bambino. I'm gonna make her show pictures for everybody. So we're gonna be cooking up a storm. So Kelly has a brand new, it's a Cuisinart cast iron, beautiful enamel pan. It's gorgeous. I'm playing with one over the weekend. I'll see you on Monday at 8, but don't go anywhere. We've got more stuff, including Ray Cup.
G by Juliana is for the confident, fashionable, amazing woman. She can expect to feel comfortable. She can also expect a lot of compliments. They'll be asking, who are you wearing?
Coming up and you're looking to impress your friends, let me show you how to make this beautiful seafood broil using my DuraPan.
Let's do seafood for the dinner party.
I'm about to set off. I never felt so good. Not trying to deny it. I feel it in my soul.
Hey guys, let's eat.
It's the best part. I never felt so good.
All right, do your pillows have a dirty little secret? They might. Welcome into HSN. I'm Shannon. Thank you so much for spending part of your Labor Day weekend with us. If you are new, we've got lots of surprises. We're trying to showcase a wide variety of cleaning products in this hour. I know a lot of you are still calling in our today's special, but you got to meet Alexandra Baker. I'm not even joking when I say, does your pillow have a dirty little secret? But what's in your mattress? What's in your pillows? What's in your upholstery? Ray Cup is a product that was actually developed by an
immunologist.
Thank you.
The doctor you go to when you have allergies.
So we know there is debris in our mattresses. And in fact, we've got a great mattress coming up on Labor Day. Ooh. No matter how good your mattress is, you can't throw it in the washer, right? So if you wake up in the morning and you have a little bit of that headache, or your eyes are a little bit red, or your nose is a little bit stuffy, there are some critters who are enjoying a free buffet on us, Alexandra, and it ain't right.
Let me tell you what. So what you're looking at, this is Ray Cup. And Ray Cup is a fabric sanitizer. It is not an ordinary vacuum. This is an ultraviolet or UV vacuum. It's doing a lot more than simply vacuuming your upholstery. Now, what you're watching me do is simply take this very lightweight, easy to use, nothing to set up product. It's a new appliance that you're going to need if you're suffering from what? Allergies, okay? If you're suffering from the allergens that are so prevalent in our homes, and you know if you're that person. I'm passing this right over our bed. You can see I'm going right over the throws. I can go right over sequins pillows. Try doing this. With a regular vacuum. Try taking a regular, powerful vacuum over your delicates, and most importantly, your pillow, where you're putting your head every single day. If you're waking up with swollen eyes, itchy skin, you're sneezing, you're coughing, that awful hacking cough, this is the solution that you've been looking for. So let's really get real.
And Alexandra, I'd love to, because we've got a little videotape footage that frankly kind of grosses us out, but we love it. So there are those critters,
These are dust mites. So the allergens, you know, it could be mold, it could be pollen, it can be dander, but the real culprit are the dust mites. Now, the Environmental Protection Agency estimates that upwards of 10 million dust mites. Those are the clear, translucent, you cannot see them with your eyes, little critters, they have claws, and they are feeding off of our dead skin cells. I know. And no matter how clean your home is, they are inevitably in the mattress and in lots of the textiles and upholstery that's throughout our home, and they are aggravating our allergies, especially even asthma. There's a protein in the fecal matter. You know, what's the matter? Okay, the feces is the matter. You're sleeping in all of that feces, believe it or not.
What really makes this key to me, when Alexandra explained this to me, it was kind of my light bulb moment. You see like those little lights that you can pass over there?
The ultraviolet lights.
But the problem is there's still a carcass that's left behind. So this has what, a three-pronged approach?
Yes.
So it like shakes them up,
dust.
right?
It shakes them. It works with a three-pronged approach. I'm gonna walk over to the table and show you. But this dust cup This is one of 2 filters that are built into Raycop. This is the large one. And no matter how clean your textile, you think things are, when you pass your Raycop, and I believe that this is why this is such a big customer pick.
Yeah.
Customers are bringing this home, you are bringing this home, and you're passing it over your bed, and immediately you are so surprised at how quickly that dust cup is filling up. Now, this is what the dust cup looks like when it's clean. This is what the dust cup looks like when you first put this into your Raycop. Now, the Raycop works 3 ways. Number 1, here, let me grab a unit. I'm gonna turn this on. You plug this in, it's got a nice long lead cord.
Right.
The red light's going to be on. That's very important. You see that red light?
Yep.
You push the button for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and then it's green. Push it again, and then it's on. You will definitely hear the unit is on. Now, here is that UV light. That UV light is 6 inches long. That's a nice, long, large ultraviolet light. When you bring yours upside down at home, it will be off. For us to share with you at home, we want you to see that it's on. That's number 1. The UV is killing 99.9% of bacteria, of E. coli, of influenza A, of staph. That's so important. In addition to altering the DNA of the dust mites.
Wow.
So they're not hatching as much.
Right.
You have their carcasses when they die. You have their unhatched eggs. Then you have this pulsating pad. Let me demonstrate.
So that disrupts them.
They've
got like little hooks,
They
right?
have
They've got
little
like
claws. Yes, the dust mites have claws.
So they can dig in there otherwise.
They're not lice, they're not a louse, but they
Right.
still have claws.
Right.
They're more like chiggers or spiders. I know they're gross, okay? So 1.
I'm serious, my skin is just itching and crawling.
It's just awful.
I know.
1 is the ultraviolet light, 2 is the pulsating action, and number 3, the perfectly calibrated suction.
Right.
That's the big difference. We've got to pull what has now died or what has been left behind. We want to get it out of the mattress. Vacuuming your mattress alone is not enough. Either the suction is too strong,
right,
and it causes all of that debris, to like be dust up back into the air, or it's not doing the pulsating action, so the claws are hanging onto the fibers, and then you don't have the ultraviolet light.
Right, and the thing is, when I said, do your pillows have a dirty little secret? Because this is a precision calibration, you can do things like Alexander just said, while the bed is made, on your sequin pillows.
It doesn't have to be a production.
On the upholstery, on the dining room chairs, anywhere and everywhere, those little critters like to live. And it's funny because I'm really not even kidding. Every time I love you so much, but my nose starts to stop. We all start, because I know you've got allergies too, and inevitably, either one of us, we gotta have the tissues in hand because the nose is running, then my head starts to hurt, my nose starts getting stuffy, because these are the little guys that are irritating us.
You can see their little claws, look at their little feet as they're passing by. What they are eating on, they're feasting on our shed dead skin cells. As long as you are alive, your body, everyone in your home is continually shedding dead skin cells. When you travel and you're going to a hotel, please place this in the trunk if you're going to be driving there.
Yeah.
Because why would you not want to pass your Raycop in that hotel? That's everybody else's dead, shed skin cells, and there are dust mites for sure in there. You know your allergies probably act up even more when you travel. I have to ask you, what are you doing now? So what you might be doing now is using a caustic spray, something that kills dust mites. It's chemicals. I am all about chemical-free cleaning, okay? So this as chemicals, that's not for you. Or this is plastic. You're using pillow covers and thinking, oh, I'll just, separate myself from these plastic pillow covers, right? And it's just plastic. Do you know what you're doing? You're taking all of the feces, the unhatched eggs, the walking around dust mites, and it's almost like they are suffocating, but now you're still sleeping on them. They're still near you. This is not for you. Even a mattress cover, it's one thing for the loft, it's one thing for the softness, but we can launder ours here at HSN, right? Of course, concierge class, throw it in the wash, no problem. But those plastic allergen ones, when you launder them, it's just plastic. That is also not for you. And then this is one of those tiny little wands. Look, they can fall apart. Those tiny little wands, the light, the light is like this big. It's a tiny little light. I think I'm not able to get this one to go on. It's so out of there. But theoretically, you're taking this little wand, passing it over the mattress. Now everything has died, or you've altered the DNA of the dust mites, but they're still there.
Stuck in there.
That's why this is so different. And last but not least, before we walk over, You have the HEPA filter. This is what works in hospitals. So the HEPA filter is pulling in those microorganisms, and as tiny as 0.3 microns. One strand of hair, I've got a lot of hair here, one strand of hair is 100 microns. Yeah. So this is really helping to purify that air once it pulls it in.
It's just, I think it's genius. And it's so funny. We all get kind of the creepy crawlies. We all love our BFF in the home, Alexandra.
Thank you.
But when you see that videotape, and then, no kidding, my nose, I'm gonna have to grab a Kleenex here pretty soon. Now, all of a sudden, I got a headache, and now my nose is a little stuffy, and I'm thinking,
sorry, my love.
I mean, because that isn't stunt debris. You know, it's not.
Where is my jar? Adam, grab my jar for me. This is a riot. I'm gonna show you something.
Because it's not simulated stuff. I'm not kidding. My nose is like even itching. I'm gonna have to get a Kleenex.
Here, just hand me the jar. I have a jar.
Yeah.
This is no lie. I bring a jar of, I collect it, see, and then I dump it on the furniture and things here. I grab all of my dust in my rake hop. We have 3 rake hops in my home.
Do you really?
One in my daughter's room, one in my trunk, and one in my room. I pass the rake hop, and I'm like, no, don't rinse the dust away. I collect it, I bring it like a specimen, Shannon, and I walk in here, I'm like, because I use it all the time. And then I dump it right here. This is the truth, okay?
It's not stunt debris. I won't tell tales on the hotels, but you know, even one of my favorite, you know, night spots. I know you stay at that hotel, and it's a great hotel. But guess what? This is not part of the cleaning checklist when the cleaning team...
I wish it would be.
I know, can you imagine? But that's the really other brilliant thing. As you see, Alex, oh, no kidding, I'm just like, my skin is just...
I'm so sorry.
Itchy and crawly now.
Yeah.
But this, it does what no other system does do. Because remember, it's disrupting them.
It's disrupting their DNA.
Right. It's killing them.
And the germs.
And then it's removing them with that calibrated extraction. So it's a reason, it is a runaway customer hit. I mean, a runaway customer favorite. I mean, for sure, we're doing it at a special Labor Day weekend price. It is $29.99 on your credit card. It has free shipping, 567-734. And boy, oh boy, not just for, you know, our babies and for ourselves, but this is my first shift back after going home to Minnesota. Do you know my parents, or my brother's dog has worse allergies than even the kids?
You see our dogs, our fur babies, pass it over their little sleeper beds. You know, we can launder their sleeper beds, their little day beds, but make sure that you pass it, because often the fur babies, they're scratching their skin, you see the redness, and they too are allergic to the dust mites. How else are you going to get your upholstered chairs clean? If you have any upholstered chairs in your home and you're waiting for the steamer man to come, you know, once a year, once every other year, meanwhile, 3 people had the flu, 3 people were sick, wouldn't you like to know, wouldn't you love to have that peace of mind? To know that you're really doing all that you can for your family. For this investment, you don't have to look anywhere else. You just push that button, you turn it on, you give it just a pass. We're talking about 90 seconds of passing over, and then that way you know if somebody had the flu and they sat in that chair, even if you don't have allergies, this is a fabric sanitizer. You saw me passing right over the throws, the pillows. Now I know that that chair, my tufted chairs, your velvet chairs, every chair that we're looking at in this room would be so much cleaner by passing rake hop. It's the solution and getting to the root of the problem.
And you really do feel better. I mean, when I said, you know, and we all love our BFF in the home, but I get like the willies, you know, because you see that videotape, and no kidding, that's why I can tell you for a fact it's not stunt allergens, because my nose is stuffy now. I'm so sorry. I do have a headache, and
I'm sorry about that. Wash your hands as soon as you're done.
I will.
As soon as you're done. Now and the reason why Shannon's calling me your home BFF, your home's best friend, I like to share with you tips that I do. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and I like to share these tips with you of what I do at home. It's one thing to strip the bed and want to pass this on the mattress, and that's fine. You can pass this right on the mattress after you have stripped the bed on the day that you're going to be doing the laundry. But here's the thing, if you come home from work and you know that your pets have been outside, I mean, they're relieving themselves somewhere, but they have bacteria-laden paws, and now they are on your bed. Ooh, I see you, little dust. Let me just grab that right there. grab that. But now they're on your bed. Or you know you're just going to have a better night's sleep. Or if you have seniors, if you're older and your immune system is challenged, if you have babies, if you have your new grandbaby, and you know their immune system is challenged, you want to be able to use your Raycop.
You bet. I mean, but even things like that sequin pillow, not having to completely undress the bed or, you know. And
it's not a production.
We always make the point too, it's not, this is a judgment-free zone here at HSN. Your home has those allergens no matter how well you keep your home clean, how often you launder, you know, just, they're there. It's just, they are there. So this is a way to disrupt them, to kill them, and remove them, to disrupt them, to kill them, and then to remove them for that featured price. And boy, picture's worth 1,000 words.
And all you do is you rinse that large filter, the HEPA filter you'll replace every other year. This is representing those dust mites, and you'll feel so much better when you bring this home. That's why everybody loves it.
All right, Alexandra, we love you. Thank you so much for your help. Nice to have you here. All right, we are scooting along. We're continuing with our Labor Day weekend. Do I go for this one, guys? I know, look, it's live. It's my first day back, so. You know, I'm like, I don't know where to go anymore. But if you want some great go-to items, lots of terrific variety this weekend. If you are new to HSN, welcome in. I'm Shannon, and Labor Day weekend, we're trying to showcase a wide